The Portuguese Water Dog tail docking controversy. The Portuguese Water Dog is a popular breed known for its intelligence, athleticism, and friendly nature. However, this breed has been at the center of a heated debate regarding the controversial practice of tail docking. In this article, we will explore the origins of tail docking, the arguments for and against it, and the current laws and regulations surrounding the practice in different parts of the world. What is tail docking? Tail docking is the surgical procedure in which a dog's tail is partially or completely removed. It has been practiced for centuries, and its origins can be traced back to ancient civilizations where working dogs were docked to prevent tail injuries during hunting or herding activities. The practice was initially intended to serve a functional purpose, but over time, it became more common in some breeds for purely aesthetic reasons. Arguments for tail docking. Supporters of tail docking argue that it reduces the risk of tail injuries in working dogs. For example, it can prevent the tail from getting caught in machinery or tangled in heavy underbrush. Additionally, some believe that certain breeds have a higher predisposition to tail infections or damage, such as the Portuguese Water Dog, and docking can alleviate these issues. Moreover, proponents of tail docking claim that it preserves the breed standard. In some dog shows and competitions, certain breeds are expected to have docked tails as part of their appearance. Thus, docking is seen as necessary to maintain breed consistency and competitiveness in these events. Arguments against tail docking. Opponents of tail docking argue that it is a cruel and unnecessary procedure. They assert that dogs rely on their tails for communication and balance, and removing them can lead to physical and psychological problems. Docking can result in chronic pain, nerve damage, and complications during healing. Furthermore, critics challenge the notion that docking prevents tail injuries. They argue that proper training and supervision can mitigate the risk without subjecting the dog to surgical procedures. Tail injuries are relatively rare, and the benefits of docking do not outweigh the potential harm and suffering caused to the animal. Legal status of tail docking. In many countries, tail docking has become a highly regulated practice. Some nations have banned it outright, while others have imposed strict restrictions and guidelines. The laws generally focus on the welfare of animals and aim to prevent unnecessary surgical procedures. For example, the United Kingdom and several European countries have prohibited tail docking for non-medical reasons, with exceptions for specific working dog breeds. In the United States, tail docking is still legal, but it is increasingly being questioned and restricted in certain states. Organizations such as the American Veterinary Medical Association, AVMA, and the American Kennel Club, AKC, oppose cosmetic tail docking but acknowledge exceptions for working dogs. The Portuguese Water Dog tail docking controversy raises essential questions regarding the ethics and necessity of cosmetic surgical procedures in animals. While some argue that tail docking protects working breeds and preserves breed standards, opponents emphasize the potential harm and suffering inflicted on dogs. As legislation becomes more stringent, it is crucial for breeders, owners, and enthusiasts to understand the current regulations and engage in responsible and compassionate practices towards animals.